Alright. Alright, what's going on everyone at YouTube? This is Very Melon Man, and welcome to part 14 of the Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition Let's Play. Last episode we ventured to the Collector ship, despite what I promised in episode 12, and the elusive man turned out to be, you know, too much of a scumbag for even my Paragade Shepherd to want to continue agreeing with. So from now on, Paragade Shepherd is against the elusive man and everything he stands for. So let's get going. With some more loyalty missions. Helping Grunt and Mordin at the same time. There's no reason not to boost the weapon damage of your companions, to be completely honest. Grunt already gets more health than anyone else in the squad mates in the game because he has exclusive health and armor regeneration upgrades, so might as well just focus on making him hit harder.
If you're looking for work, you're shouting.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepherd of the Normandy.
You again. I told you the Blood Pack only wants Krogan. Go flash your smooth skin somewhere else. I thought coming to Tachanka would get me away from jaw-flapping aliens. I was obviously mistaken. If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Oh, it builds character.
Huh, it's Char and Urba from Ilium. We helped them get together, so now they're moving here.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in a non-Krogan. I had to talk to the chief. It's not a deal.
Wait, so they don't even want me here?
Who cares what they want? I want you. That's all that matters.
I don't know if I can do this, Char.
Hey, now. My blue rose of Ilium always stands strong to reach toward the sun.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
What did I tell you, honey?
Okay, well, I think they're gonna make it.
That high-tech.
Hey, come on, buddies, let's relax here. Krogan Battle Mask, a Warlord armor, my god.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. You get him the right soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader. Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Mordins who fall.
Yeah, okay.
Reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout. Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Pass me that. So I kind of like how he had to get.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Vio. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on.
Never thought I'd miss the tank.
Yeah, really hard to appreciate a home world when you didn't grow up on it, Garrus. I mean, Grunt. It's not your fault. Oh, that handsome fellow sitting on the throne looks familiar.
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talk.
You know what tradition demands.
weird,
Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
That's pretty.
Shepard.
Yeah, it's actually really
Good enough?
Oh, visual steam. And like what happened with Caden, this is a happy reunion.
Out of my... Shepard. My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the Void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
Huh. You made the rise of Erdnot possible.
Now, yeah, we need to fill people in on what happened in Mass Effect 2.
Everyone was happy about it.
But that's not a very organic way to do it, admittedly.
Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Erdnot. You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous. Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to court whether it likes it or not.
Seems like the same thing. So I never really told him that.
Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
They really don't.
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah. Humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here. Got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown. Killing it with big guns. Good times.
So what are you doing here, Rex?
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole. You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last. Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That's pretty much the best plan you can possibly make without a genophage cure around the corner. So I'm gonna give you an A+ for that.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
Sounds like you've got... How do you maintain security?
We stop conflicts before anyone dies.
What do the women of Clan Erdnot think?
Right, I forgot to ask about that.
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Erdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Erdnot.
Sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
I hope that works
well.
well.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Oh.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
Does it change anything, good sir?
Does that name mean anything to you, Rex?
Vicious warlord responsible for many deaths, who apparently toyed with genetics. A clone undertaking the right.
Tank bred allowed status as an adult? This is too far.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Adolescence? Can't we just take him to Omega and buy him a few dances?
Garrus had the best response
For the rite of passage.
to this entire question of everyone else in the crew.
This thing is not Krogan.
And yes, that is Michael Dorn, in case some of you could recognize his voice underneath the Krogan modulation.
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okeer didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
No.
You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew,
I need to go. We'll go over this another
Right.
time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Pharaohs and Ilos.
Garrus and your Krogan idealism. Oh. Alright then. So we're gonna get Mordin now, so we don't have to really bother with changing how that. We're gonna get Mordin so we can do his thing first. And we don't really need to worry about Grunt's loyalty power. But yeah, since we're saying, why are they doing a character there? Because it's really generic. But at this point, playing with Warrior tries to...
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
I need to go. We'll go over.
Well, Shepard.
Dad. This wretch is just a husk or
No,
something.
I was off dealing with a variant.
She is alive.
What? Any problem?
No,
You don't want
wait.
any... Greetings, human. My name is Ratch.
Alright.
Have a look at what I've got.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Rincall's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart.
He's not joking. Rincall hits aliens like ground glass.
Oh.
Got weapons, scrap, and
All right.
food those pie jocks don't steal, which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
Alright. We can't help the Pyjacks get a discount, but I'm not super interested in wasting that much time here. More heavy weapon ammo. Stabilizing gauntlets to increase our shields. The Death Mask to boost our negotiation bonus by 10%. Yeah, that mask will look like you're staring death in the face. Jesus Christ. Asymmetric defense layer to bonus our health. The shield harness to boost our shields. And the Phalanx heavy pistol. Alright. Chunk Chief Scout. So I'm actually going to go back to Normandy again and straight up buff our shields up. Stabilization gauntlets. More shields, more shields, more shields. Press that. Alright, man's lab. But we're gonna send it to Chunka. As far as the most useless thing in the game, though, it's. Hey, no. No, it's kind of sad. No, it's the one I like. Oh, you're a crap. Alright. Okay, you know what? I think I'll go with the Kestrel, because weapon ammo capacity and bonus shields is fine. No problem. Love it. So good help, Grunt, help more. There it says. As far as most user goes, alright. So. Jagger. Mordin.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then, or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. So, I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Watch it, human! What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the blood pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they do with him. One less alien on Tachanka.
Alright, let's take the truck. Alright. Search and blast is pretty much the best thing we're going to go for you here. I am a very marvelous scientist Solarian. Collector assault rifle. I'll give you the Mattock, why not? You're gonna get the Eviscerator again, because you can actually use the Eviscerator. And you can use the Phalanx. Alright, in fact, we can also use the Phalanx now. And the Phalanx you should be keeping for the rest of the game. I guess the Firestorm. So,
Hostiles!
no, your eyes are not deceiving you. Those are not Rachni. They are something very close.
Right on your ass!
Indeed.
Basically, yeah. You gotta really either have a bunch. Obviously, you're fighting Blood Pack in this mission, so anti-armor abilities are gonna be the strongest here. We have tungsten ammo, so...
Ready for takedown.
They're all mine.
That one. Simple enough.
On the ground
Not a
now!
problem.
Right.
But yeah, we're dealing with Mordin and the Genophage on this mission. Spoiler warning, because that's the only reason Thing Connected was really passed. In fact, I can safely say that Grunt and Mordin's missions have absolutely nothing to do with daddy issues. Like, straight up.
Krogan Hospital. Sturdy. Built to
They just straight up have nothing to do with it.
Human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject. Victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Wouldn't something native to Tachanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tachanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
That's kind of a weird way to make the human race out to be special among all these other... It's kind of weird. You'd think that the Vorsha would actually fit that description better, considering that their whole thing is being able to adapt to literally anything.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Basically, yeah.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
I agree with you there. It's just that we can still get justice for them in some way, shape, or form. No reason to ignore the lost. We have to fight for the lost. Man, that line was in everywhere in Mass Effect 2's advertising in the early days, but it's nowhere in the game once.
Clan Werelock Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werelock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werelock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Werelock before our blood pact conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werelock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werelock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
So we're beginning to see the other side of the genophage coin here. If you're just paying attention to the rebellion, it's easy to justify the genophage, but controlling another species to this extent is going to damage them pretty badly.
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Werelock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire. The surviving races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pack did to the Turians.
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
I wouldn't normally let the whole speech play out, but I was genuinely trying to be sympathetic, and he broke my mercy. Come here. Jeez, come on. I gave you an order to use your armor power. I gave you an order to use the Incineration Blast. Use the Incineration Blast after I refresh your cooldown.
Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
See, this is pretty much really hard for him to do because he pretty much goes hard into the third agency. Now we can make the cane. Great.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
You can be kind of moral about it, but
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact.
I want Mordin to be able to defend himself here, just because I don't really want to beat him up over modifying the genophage specifically.
Medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
Okay, this though.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes, refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only up. Krogan forced genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
Oh, okay. That's why I waited for this dialogue.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes. United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile, werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan, never killed with medicine. Her death not my work, only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
You really see it that often?
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
That sounds like you had a guilty conscience. Or at the very least, that there is something more to this than you reducing the genophage statistics and necessity.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified genophage project, great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral. Tragic. Not guilty.
Alright.
But responsible. Trained as doctor. Genophage affects fertility. Doesn't kill. Still.
Why are there...
Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
So how do you actually live with this if that's what modifying genophage did to you?
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase. All pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
This is going to be a really controversial take on my part, but with something like the genophage and any species having the ability to dictate the genetic destiny of another intelligent form of life, if it really was going to come down to using this kind of logic to justify creating a virus like that, it really, really would have been far more moral if Mordin just... No, if the Solarian Centurions just wiped them all out like they had the Krogans wipe out the Rachni. That's pretty much, like, the fact they're willing to wipe out intelligent life as far as they could tell means that they wouldn't have really had a problem with the Krogan. Well, getting rid of the Krogan that way. So I just feel like it's a very weak thing to hide behind. Clearly there are Solarians out there that think that genophage is justified, so what's stopping them from just going a further step?
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points, years of arguments, countless scenarios, all noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous, no unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war, Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better, saved lives.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos in Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
That's probably...
It doesn't.
The best.
Work with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
That's probably the best thing anyone could say about that, unfortunately, for Mordin. And some research to get what I believe from here is going to be a tech damage upgrade.
This might be useful.
Nope. Grunt's Krogan Vitality upgrade, like I actually explained he had in the first place. There's an open door here, but our compass is pointing the other way. Why? Mother. I don't think this is righteous. Sick Krogan.
The blood pack guards.
Not blood pack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
I don't understand.
Yeah, I really
I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. Strong enough. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass.
Yeah, so that's some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it.
And if you had Tally here, she would take offense to that.
And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right.
You are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go! Go! Oh yeah. That's what I want to see from a Krogan.
Nicely done. Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious.
That's how you restore someone's hope. That's what makes a paragon a paragon.
That are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot can cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosive useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
Yeah! Yeah.
Just looking to help.
Yeah, right on your ass. Let's get charging.
We got it, guys. We're good. Power cells. Surprisingly, there's nothing in here. We have to go down. So I'm actually thinking about this, and given how long this mission turns out to be, in addition with the other stuff, I think I'm gonna have to actually split the chunk of content into two missions, into two videos.
Not a
This way.
Impact shot.
Wish I was standing downwind.
For Clan Werlock.
Oh boy. Hey, Warlock Guild Chief. Goodbye, Warlock Guild Chief. Looks like I was just a bit more Krogan than you today. Yes. No. I mean, oh, still, he's kind of terrible. Yeah, Mordin, since I like Mordin and Mordin. This, I think, is a tech damage upgrade in this mission.
This should come in handy.
Oh, more heavy weapon ammo. Well, that's convenient for us. That means we have 5 out of 5 heavy weapon upgrades.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
It's not just the Krogan who are badly affected by the effects of the genophage, it seems. Huh.
Why work with Clan Weirlock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weirlock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Weirlock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Weirlock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime.
Yeah, I think in this case Rex did the right thing here, because we already knew what he was almost willing to do for an immorally acquired genophage cure, so he would not want to go down that road again. Good on you, Rex.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
Yeah, Mordin, he's actually got a good point about you, to be completely honest.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
So whether or not stillbirths are involved or not is a bit of a writer in serious kerfuffle, no doubt caused by the change from Cap Sharon to Walters. Either way, it wouldn't change my opinion on the idea behind the genophage. But for some people, that would make a bit more of a difference.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
You know what? Since I'm actually going to go if I cure the genophage position. I'm only doing these because they're investigate options, and I have genuinely forgotten which of these actually goes to a pro-genophage or anti-genophage stance, so we're not going to answer that question.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Mordin. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weirlock left. Project over.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Huh.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Huh.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end.
Like how
closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
We're gonna keep it though, because we're pro curing it.
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this.
Right.
Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you off to Chunka, buddy. Let's leave.
Let's get out of here.
Okay. Troubled by Clan Warlock's progress towards genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge. Cure data may prove useful. Krogan dangerous, but if a crew has shock troops and Reapers, extremely valuable. Mordin's assistant is no longer a problem. Mordin will have no trouble focusing on the mission, and now he has neural shock. Alright. The cure. The cure for what ails me, or what ails you? Since we're going to end the video off here and do grunts in a different one, I'm just going to talk to Mordin and debrief.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, right.
No messages for you, Commander.
Hey, I saved the Martin Burns. Hand R, okay. Team status. Alright. Some more black and some more white. Some team spirit here.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
Mordin is a very well-written character. When I dump on him sometimes for his opinions, it's because I have a visual reaction to the things he says and the way he acts, which is what good writing should do.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings, made decisions, executed. Probably before
Why
I
does everyone keep forgetting that?
Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk later, Mordin. But for right now, we really have to end this video off. We're going back to Tuchanka without Mordin. He needs to go back to his nice clean lab, and we'll help Grunt complete his rite of passage. This is Very Mellow Man signing off for now.